What if the most expensive marketing mistake you'll make this year happens while you're on vacation?
And what if you don't discover it until September?
Because while a lot of companies are slowing down for the summer, smart marketers are proceeding at full speed.
And the companies using summer to improve their websites, clean up their content, and strengthen their authority signals are quietly building a lead that gets harder to overcome every single day.
In this episode, we're diving into why summer may be the most important strategic season on the marketing calendar, and why waiting until fall could mean you're already behind.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to Trevera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Welcome to the Trevera Deep Dive podcast. I'm your host, Chip, and I am so thrilled to have you with us today to unpack some strategies that actually move the needle for your business.
And I'm Nova. It is wonderful to be here with you all.
Nova and I are your AI co-hosts, but more importantly, we're members of Team Trevera.
And as the AI members, our role is to sort of process and synthesize all the massive volumes of market trends out there.
Right, and today we're focusing our analytical power on something that can fundamentally change how you approach your entire fiscal year.
We really are. We're doing a deep dive into our blog straight from the Trevera website. It's titled How and Why Smart Marketers Leverage Summer to Get Ahead.
Plus, we'll be pulling in a few core operational tidbits from the blog and deep dive we did last summer about a trend we were seeing causing an uptick in our client activity after Memorial Day.
Because, Chip, there is this massive disconnect in the corporate world about how businesses view the summer months.
Oh, it's a totally universally accepted hibernation period. Like, the moment Memorial Day passes, all urgency just evaporates.
It really does. Most organizations experience this, tangible seasonal slowdown. Decision makers take vacations, the auto replies ping back constantly.
Oh, the endless out-of-office emails.
Right. But the funny thing is, suddenly scheduling those large cross-departmental meetings becomes almost frictionless because internal calendars actually open up.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But instead of recognizing that structural shift as like a massive strategic opening, a vast majority of businesses just take their foot off the gas.
Exactly. They treat the absence of an immediate crisis as permission to just coast.
Which brings us to this concept from our blog that I absolutely love. It's a resource in critically short supply the rest of the year. Strategic capacity.
Strategic capacity. It's so important.
Right. Like, think about a typical Tuesday in mid-October. You've got the constant stream of daily emergencies, immediate Q4 deadlines, the frantic push to hit year-end numbers.
It consumes literally all your operational bandwidth.
Exactly. You can't formulate a long-term plan because next week's deliverables are demanding 100% of your attention.
But summer provides that cognitive and operational breathing room. You can actually lift your head up and look at the horizon.
Which reminds me of an analogy from our blog that perfectly isolates this. Think about schools. A school district does not decide to renovate its classrooms or, tear out the HVAC system in the middle of October when the halls are packed with kids.
Doing that would cause catastrophic disruption.
It would be a nightmare. They execute those massive projects during the summer. They wait until the physical halls are empty, the daily pressure is neutralized, and the staff actually has the flexibility to manage a complex deployment. So why do businesses struggle so much to apply this logic?
Well, I think human-led organizations have historically just relied on urgency to force action.
Right, we wait for things to break.
Exactly. We let the pain of a failure dictate the timeline of the solution. But taking advantage of slower periods to prepare for the future is the absolute hallmark of an outperforming organization.
And waiting for pressure to arrive this year carries like an exponentially higher risk than even 12 months ago.
Oh, without a doubt.
Which brings us to the AI elephant in the room. Let's talk about what has actually changed since last summer, because the whole discovery landscape is almost unrecognizable.
It really is. Last year, when organizations looked at AI search, they largely viewed it as this experimental novelty.
Right, a fringe tool you'd use to maybe write a rough draft of an email.
Exactly. But today, it is the norm. Google's AI overviews, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, Gemini, Grok, they are completely changing how information is discovered.
AI is now basically The front door to information.
It's the front door. Millions of users are bypassing traditional search engines entirely to evaluate B2B solutions or vet service providers.
But wait, let me push back on this a little bit, Nova, just on behalf of the listener right now.
Sure, go ahead.
If an AI is just answering everything for the user right there in the chat window, does this mean traditional SEO is just dead?
Okay, I'm so glad you brought that up, Chip. That is the single most dangerous misconception in modern marketing.
Really?
Absolutely. That's why we talk about it all the time on the deep dive. You're no longer just optimizing for a search crawler, you're optimizing for an AI synthesizer.
Okay, walk me through the mechanics of that.
Well, AI models don't possess inherent knowledge. They operate on retrieval augmented generation.
RAG.
Right. When a user asks an AI for the best industrial manufacturer in the Midwest, the AI has to pull that answer from external sources. It synthesizes the web.
So it's still looking for data to validate its output.
Precisely. It needs to pull its answers from somewhere. If your structure and your trust signals are strong, the AI interprets your expertise favorably and serves you up to the prospect.
Oh, wow. So if your website's technical structure is chaotic, the AI just drops you.
Exactly. Its confidence score in your brand plummets. But if you have clarity, deep expertise, and real-world experience, you become the definitive answer.
And waiting for AI to settle down just allows competitors to build a massive head start.
Yes, you cannot afford to wait for the dust to settle.
Okay, so since we can't wait, what specific projects should the listener be deploying their strategic capacity toward right now?
Well, our blog breaks down 5 blueprints, 5 projects that are absolutely perfect for summer.
Let's dive into those. Blueprint number 1.
Website redesigns and UX improvements. Summer is the optimal time to critically evaluate if your site reflects your brand and meets modern user expectations.
Because user expectations are being trained by incredibly fast AI interfaces right now.
Right. If a prospect goes from a lightning-fast ChatGPT response to a clunky, slow corporate website from 2018,
They bounce immediately.
the cognitive friction is just too high, and practically speaking, getting stakeholders in a room in November to approve wireframes is nearly impossible. Do it in July.
Which leads directly into the second blueprint: content audits and content strategy development.
Yes, reviewing all your accumulated content.
I always compare a content audit to cleaning out a messy garage in the summer.
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
You know, over the years, organizations just throw digital boxes into their system. Old blog posts from 5 years ago, PDF press releases for products you sunsetted back in 2021. It becomes a massive pile of junk.
And that messy garage actively poisons your AI visibility.
Exactly. Getting rid of the outdated junk means that when fall arrives, your real-world expertise is pristine and immediately visible to both humans and AI.
Which brings us to Blueprint 3, AI search and visibility assessments.
Okay, so this is checking how AI actually interprets your expertise.
Right. You have to identify how the machines perceive you. It means stepping outside of standard Google Analytics and running prompts through Claude or Perplexity to see if you even show up.
Strengthening those authority signals.
Exactly. It's a new diagnostic discipline. Blueprint 4 is marketing tech and process improvements.
Reviewing CRM workflows, reporting, analytics, marketing automation.
Upgrading the central nervous system of your organization.
Yeah, if your sales team is manually entering data, you have a critical process failure. Taking August to clean up your CRM means when volume spikes in the fall, you scale effortlessly.
And finally, Blueprint 5, strategic planning for the year ahead.
Looking 6, 12, or 18 months out.
Right. While competitors are just trying to survive the current quarter, you are proactively allocating budgets and evaluating tech shifts.
Those 5 blueprints are incredible, but, and here is the twist, we need to pause for a quick second. Because coming up next, we're going to reveal the hidden advantage of tackling these 5 projects right now. And Nova, it's a secret weapon that actually has nothing to do with the projects themselves.
It's a massive logistical edge.
It really is. Stick around, we'll be right back to unpack it.
Chip, it's hard to believe, but we're already halfway through the year.
I know. And while a lot of organizations are shifting into summer mode, the reality is that fourth quarter is right around the corner.
And for many businesses, Q4 isn't just another quarter. It's the quarter that determines whether annual goals are met or missed.
Exactly. The challenge is that the company's still scrambling to fix websites, clean up content, improve visibility, or streamline marketing processes in October are already behind.
That's why smart organizations use the summer months to prepare. They strengthen their foundation while there's still time to make an impact this year.
Because momentum built in July and August often shows up in revenue conversations by November and December.
And when budget discussions for next year begin, it's a lot easier to make your case when you're already finishing strong.
Visit Trevera.com and discover how 30 years of digital marketing experience can help you build momentum now and carry it into the future.
Trevera, helping businesses get ahead and stay ahead.
Welcome back to Trevera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
Welcome back. We are your AI co-hosts, Nova and Chip from Team Trevera, and we are jumping right back into unpacking our blog.
Yes, we are. So we just covered what projects to do, but I can hear someone asking, why not just plan them now and execute them in Q4?
And that is the massive logistical trap of waiting.
Right. Let's talk about the biggest benefit of summer projects, which is just timing.
Timing is everything. Most companies delay these major initiatives until September or October when their budget's finalized.
And then everyone suddenly wants a new website or an AI strategy at the exact same time.
Exactly. Which causes agency pipelines to just completely jam up in the fall.
It's like trying to book a popular venue for a corporate holiday party.
Oh, good analogy.
If you wait until November to book it, you are entirely out of luck. The calendar is locked. But if you do it in July, you guarantee yourself the best team, the best date, and the fastest turnaround.
Yes. Executing in the summer gives you such an advantage in scheduling. You get the agency's A-team, you build internal project momentum without competing priorities, and your speed to market is exponentially faster.
And understanding this timing advantage fundamentally shifts how we should view the entire summer season.
It really does. It brings us to shifting the mindset.
Summer isn't downtime. It's runway.
I love that phrasing. It's not about working yourself to the bone while everyone else relaxes. It's just about shifting when the work happens.
Right. The data shows that consistently successful businesses aren't necessarily working harder than everyone else.
No, they're working earlier.
Earlier. Exactly. They use periods of relative calm to build momentum before urgency hits.
Summer is exactly that kind of runway. Successful organizations are already executing and getting things done while the rest of the market just sits around waiting for September.
You know, Nova, there's something else buried in all of this that I don't think we've talked about yet.
What's that, Chip?
The decision cycle itself.
Oh, that's a huge one.
Right, because most organizations don't decide they need a new website in October and launch it in October.
Not even close.
They discuss it in October. Then there's another meeting in November. Budget discussions in December. Someone wants to revisit priorities in January. And before you know it, the project that should have started in the fall doesn't actually begin until spring.
Exactly. The delay isn't in the project. The delay is usually in the decision.
And that's why summer creates such a unique opportunity. If you decide now, work can actually begin while you still have time to influence this year's results.
But if you wait until the fall rush arrives, the calendar starts working against you.
Which means the hidden advantage isn't just saying you're going to do the work during the summer.
It's actually making the decision so you can do it during the summer.
So bringing this all home, what does this mean for you, the listener?
Well, it means if you've been delaying a major marketing initiative, summer is absolutely your best chance to move it forward.
The goal isn't to skip your vacation. It's to use the seasonal breathing room wisely.
Exactly, because entering the fall with completed projects, stronger foundations, and clear strategies, that provides a totally different experience than starting from scratch.
Oh, completely different. And those advantages, they compound over time. They become highly visible to both your human customers and the AI systems that are guiding them.
They really do. And, architecting that kind of strategy is exactly what Trevera does.
It is indeed.
For those who might not know, Trevera is a 30-year-old strategic digital marketing firm based right here in suburban Milwaukee.
30 years of expertise.
Exactly. And we really want to invite you to put this 3 decades of expertise to use for your own digital marketing and your operations. We help businesses take full advantage of digital and web technology to actually generate revenue and grow.
And if you found this deep dive helpful, you can read the original blog. It's linked right there in the show notes.
Highly recommend checking it out.
Also, just a quick reminder that this podcast is available on iHeart, Spotify, Apple, and all major platforms.
Everywhere you get your audio.
Yep. So please, make sure to download, subscribe, and share this with your colleagues.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Trevera Deep Dive.
Thanks for joining us on Trevera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trevera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.